Anything goes with Alex and Dan. This the podcast that you need. You just gotta tune in. Let's go. Anything goes. A couple of guys that keep the convo popping. Intellectual, thought-provoking, interesting, and sometimes joking. Sharing their opinions. Join in and listen. Let's go. All about connection. You really just don't know what you're missing. Anything goes with Alex and Dan. Let's go.
How was your extra hour off?
It was fine. I stopped and got a bunch of alcohol.
What'd you get?
I got a 12-pack of Corona and then a fifth of Jack behind me.
Getting down. You drinking all weekend? Like, what's your plans?
So I think, we're gonna drink tonight. Okay, I got beers for like the chill drink. I'm gonna drink tomorrow with you when we play our game. Not like as soon as I get up though, but like I plan on drinking. But in Saturday, I'm probably gonna hit it heavy with a bunch of friends, which you're more than welcome to join if you want to. We're just gonna be hanging out Discord, playing a bunch of different games together, and it's just gonna be our drinking day.
God.
What day do you get the kids back?
Could be. It depends because I know that they're on the mom's side. Their grandpa just passed away recently, so they're having like a funeral family get together thing.
Yeah.
Sometime this weekend. So it more than likely either Saturday or Sunday.
Oh.
Like after it's done.
Yeah, of course. How was your last hour of work?
So I was sweating so bad. I couldn't.
We get
so bad
fucked with that cross breeze, man.
I know. I've been saying we needed a fan since I started working there, and they literally just won't do it. They'll like they did to you. Here's a fan.
Put it up.
Put it up. With what?
Yeah. Like I don't get paid bubble gum. I don't get paid to do maintenance here. If I did, I'd be making a whole hell of a lot more than I do now. Don't come at me with install your own fan or install the fan for me. By the way, this is one of my favorite shirts with the slit in it. It's my my dad's shirt with the Assyrian flag on it. So,
what flag is that?
The Assyrian flag. It's a Arabic nationality country thing. That's what my nationality is.
Okay. That was your dad's shirt, or
yeah, it was my dad's. When I went and visited my mom after he passed, I picked it up, and it surprisingly fits. So it's one of my favorite shirts.
Hell yeah.
Okay, a little bit later, okay?
How was the last week? You sore at all? You've been working out?
My legs are finally not sore. And then like I am partial about it. Like tomorrow, like I'm glad and not glad. Like tomorrow we were supposed to hit legs again, and I intended on doing the squats, the calf raises, everything again.
The whole deal.
But we don't work tomorrow, so I haven't really decided if I'm gonna go. Maybe.
Oh, I have. I'm not.
You're not? Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna go. So we're skipping leg day. We're skipping leg day, and then we'll pick it back up Monday when we go again. But so listen, so we're skipping Friday this week, and then not next week, but the following week we're skipping Monday.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
That's Labor Day. Right.
You can't work on Labor Day. Yeah. Dude, if we were to go, no matter probably at what time, it's just going to be packed.
You think?
I do think everybody's going to be.
Mondays are always busy anyways.
It was so weird that we went Wednesday and it was so packed. Like, we get off work at a weird time. Like, usually most jobs are like a 9 to 5 job. Like, if you think about a typical American job, it's 9 to 5, and we were there at like 3:40, and that son of a bitch was bumping. So
yeah. I still remember walking in it was a Wednesday. We walked in and we went to the treadmills, and we just seen a lady just laying on the treadmill.
Yeah, she was laying on the treadmill. I mean, she looked like she just died on the treadmill, but I mean, she was covered, dripping and sweat, but she was just laying there playing on her phone. I'm like, get the fuck up.
No, that's vibes right there. I want to do that so bad.
Listen, if you watch somebody kill themselves on a treadmill where they have to lay down,
exactly.
props to you.
For sure. Yeah, no, she definitely just got done doing some crazy shit because she was moist.
I have a question since we've been going, and
Yeah,
I
go
can't
for it.
ask you, but I can. I just smeared my glasses.
Good job.
So I wouldn't portray. I believe in equal rights between men and women. I believe there is no difference between a man and a woman. The only thing that I can say that there is a difference between a man and a woman is physical features, like a physical strength, that type of thing. It's the only thing I can do, see between a man and a woman. So why is it that women, and you know what I'm talking about as soon as I finish what I'm going to say, why do women wear what they wear in public and they get upset when people are a prime example of a lady I went to school with? She posts nothing, like literally nothing but like her on a boat in a bikini, pictures like that all the time, like on her Snapchat, on her Instagram stories, on her Facebook, everything like that. But then she'll turn around on Facebook and go, why are there so many people why are so many men or people in my DMs? Can anybody like in stream, or even your opinion, tell me why that is? Why is that? Is it that I'm just assuming all women are when I think of a woman, like a woman, not a girl, of a woman, I think of, I don't know why, but I think of class, But then I see people our ages, like that one girl at the gym, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. What? In a minute.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. No idea.
You do know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. She didn't even
What's her
have
name?
She hold on. I say she had
Those shorts though.
the absolute bare minimum to wear at a gym.
And not only that, it was like the color of
Her skin. She wore like
basically.
nude shorts that were the tightest shorts I have ever seen in my life. And she had a nice figure. I'm just going to be like, she had a nice figure. And all she was doing was literally like standing in the middle of the gym where all of the weights were, and doing the deepest, widest squats I have ever seen in my entire life. Like it took every man or woman in there. They had to try not to look, because we're doing our warm-ups on the treadmill, and it's like, bam, like it is right there. That's because so I want to know everybody's opinion. I don't know what it is. It's like,
I'm curious too, because I'm not a female.
I'm not a woman. I can't answer.
Like, this is why. I can't answer that question.
Like
I get it now.
Like, I wonder what it's like for a man. I wonder if men deal with that same issue. I think we do. I think some men, like if you're a very handsome, physically fit man or a successful man, I know people deal with it, because there's a guy on Twitter I follow, and he is an old Call of Duty pro. And he posted to, like, he was been in a relationship for quite some time, blah, 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 blah. So what he did is, a lot of influential people from like social media, that type of stuff, they have their DMs and stuff like closed. Obviously they don't want just randoms popping in there. Well, he opened them up for like one night after he got single. I mean, obviously, who wouldn't? I mean, I would, that type of thing. So he opened them up and he read them. And one of them was from like 2017, 2016. There was a female in there saying, hey, I'm a really big fan, blah, 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 workouts, blah, 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 blah. And he's a physically fit guy. He's a fitness influencer as well as a gaming professional. And then he obviously didn't see it because he has his DMs closed and he never checks them. That was like 2017, 2016. And just this week, or like this past week or two, he announced that he was single again. He was like, hey, don't reach out to her. It was a mutual breakup. We're fine. I'm going to go on vacation and just kind of enjoy myself. She wrote him and said, hey, I can't believe you're single and I'm missing my shot. I'm pregnant with my fiance's child, or my boyfriend's child, and now I'm sad that I'm pregnant and can't try with you. I read that, and he screenshot it and posted it on Twitter and was like, look at this shit. He was like, I feel so bad for the guy that she's in a relationship with, thinking that like they're fine, and she's all like, yeah, I wish this was your baby.
Whoa.
So like, I don't know. Like, I don't ever get like random DMs like that. It's maybe because I'm not large on social media, and the only people I have on my social media are like people who know me and like my family and relationship type status. So maybe you'll DM me feet pics, thanks. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, I don't know. I know I'm ranting right now, but it's just
Like you're complaining that you don't have a bunch of drama in your DMs. Okay.
no. I don't care about
a bunch of girls going, I'm pregnant, I wish it was your baby.
Yeah, I'm pregnant. I wish it was your baby. Yes, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just ranting. I was complaining because maybe it's just because I don't know. I don't get it. That's what it is. I truly just don't understand it. By the way, my children, one has an AC/DC shirt on, the other one has a Nirvana shirt on. I'm winning as a parent right now.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. But anyways, enough about my damn unnecessary ass rant. So you started streaming, yeah?
I did.
Yeah, you streaming right now?
I'm streaming right now.
Hey guys, if you're in here, make sure you guys go follow it. It's Crowded Oyster Gaming.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Is it not?
It is.
Yeah, it's Crowded
Yeah,
Oyster.
you
I
were
got it
right.
right here. Yeah, I got it right
I'm
here on
honest.
Facebook. Crowded Oyster Gaming. Yeah, go follow him. Here, I'll drop the link. We're gonna
And
have
just so you know, I muted the alert box, so I won't know. I have an
actually,
overlay.
you're not streaming.
What?
You're not streaming. Your stream is dead ass. I'm on your stream right now. It's offline.
That's amazing. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay.
I got you, baby. Don't you worry.
That's so funny. Oh, okay.
Is it live now?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I literally have to put the title and stuff and everything in. I had the thing up, and literally, I thought
You were live. You were live earlier, or at least you post. Yeah, no. When is the last time? Most recent. Yeah, you did. So when you posted your links on on social media stuff like that, I don't think you ever hit live.
That's awesome.
Why having kids is having them get you alcoholic beverages out of the fridge. All right, what's left of Nirvana is getting sued. I saw that the kid. Do you guys remember the Nobody Cares album or whatever, or the one with the kid, the baby on the front, and he was naked?
Yeah, what album is that?
Nobody Cares, isn't it? Or Nobody Minds, or
so,
yeah, something like that.
I know what you're talking about though.
Apparently, that kid is like suing Nirvana and the rest of Kurt Cobain's assets because of
Good for him.
Of harassment he's faced. Like there's now sexual stuff. Yeah, he's. I mean, well, we can always. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah. So, well, Daddy Monkey just said that kid has the album. That's Luca, right?
Yeah, it's Luca.
What up, Luca? That kid has the album name tattooed across his chest, by the way.
Yeah.
So
You know?
what the fuck is he gonna sue? Like, oh, they harassed me so bad. I've just, if you're like, I'm that baby on that album cover, they'd be like, first of all, most people would be like, no, you're not.
That's cool. They'd be like, that's cool.
And then if you really prove it, then they're gonna be like, oh, cool, whatever. I hope he wins, and I hope he gets all that.
Why?
It's a joke.
Yeah, well,
I think it's ridiculous.
You tell terrible jokes, by the way. You're not funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this is anything goes. All right, see ya.
And this is A-Babe.
But no, you were gonna say something about that. Go for it.
I was just saying that he's suing them. He's suing them about it because somebody brought it up, and I don't remember. Yes.
Okay.
Stream, so that's what I thought. What you said you were going to talk about something today during the podcast?
I couldn't remember 5 minutes from ago, so
yeah, I
can
figured
remind
that
me.
If I was going to, I would have brought it up because I don't remember.
I'm gonna talk about something today.
Yeah, you said we'll talk about it on the podcast, though I believe we just continued to talk about it.
I honestly think we did, but what did we even talk about today?
Nothing. Actually, I'm kind of busted ass today. I got shit done today. I didn't talk to you much.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't talk to
You
you
even
much.
walked away in the middle of one.
Oh, it's because you're
like
being
a
a
rude-
you're being a
No, you're
shafid.
rude.
No, you're just a twat. The way you fucking talk to people pisses me off. You can't even look at me. You look through me. Look, you're probably not even looking at me like, oh, that's a nice tapestry he's got behind him.
No, I'm looking at my shirt because I like the shirt.
We're having a conversation like, yeah, I like my own shirt right now. I wonder if you can see my nipples. I mean,
Okay, so is that what we were talking about? My social anxiety and how weird I am
no,
around
we didn't
people?
know. We didn't have to talk about
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about that.
Oh,
but
we'll get into it.
guys,
Yeah.
listen.
So okay, here's the thing: if I'm in person with you ever, and I keep looking away and like looking through
you. Yeah, no. it's
like I'll
through you.
literally look through you. I have a very, very hard time making eye contact and looking into someone's eyes while they talk. I get super anxious, and it's not anything.
I just think you're a douche. I don't think you
And
get anxious at all.
like, and see, here's the thing, and then you know how I know you have it also because you get so you see it so well that you literally will look behind you.
No,
Like,
because I think somebody's
you looking
behind
at?
me. Like
No other person I talk to will do. I'll do the same thing with everybody, but you're the one that's like, why are you doing that?
I don't know why, but I have defense mechanisms. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I got it from my father, if I got it from fighting, if I got it from something. If you break your focus with me, something has your attention. And if you're looking right over my shoulder, the first thing I want to do is I'm just throwing. So something's there. So whether you're there fucking around or you're there as a threat to me, we'll find out after you get elbowed in the nose.
I'm waiting for you to just.
Austin's gonna be standing behind me one day, and you're just gonna look at me, and I'm just gonna be like, "Fucking just yeet," and he's just, I'm gonna break his nose. That's that hurts so bad. Oh,
No, you're not gonna bust Austin's nose. You're not gonna hit a person. You're gonna hit the cement wall behind you.
I don't stand next to
Because-
that.
Yeah,
I like to try to
or
stand with the
shelf.
truck behind me. So if there's a truck behind me, I don't have to worry about it.
Whatever.
No, I'm not
You're
old.
gonna
We've
hit
been
something.
working out. We did chest Wednesday and shoulders, and it hurts. It hurted.
Stretch it out.
We bench pressed a whole like 100 pounds.
Not even. It's beautiful.
Oh no, and we're doing like lightweight with a lot of reps, so I'm not that mad at it.
It is what it is. At least we're doing it. I can't be mad at that.
You truly can't. It
And
doesn't
we're-
matter if you're just doing the
we're-
bar. You're there doing something. You're not just, stuff.
Well, I mean, what about that lady that was just opening herself up?
Which one? The one with the wide squats? She was asking for attention. I bet you she's got an
I guess she
OnlyFans
had a-
too. I bet she's got an OnlyFans.
Until what? October?
No, they changed their mind. They're gonna let people
Of
continue.
course
with
they
it.
did. That's the only fucking way they
That's
made
the
money.
biggest revenue input of their goddamn company. So what?
You know what? That's what I'm saying. That was a genius marketing decision. They were like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make this post. Boop, bring a whole bunch of people on. Yeah. And then they're like, yeah, just kidding. Dumbasses.
Dumbasses. I don't
Y'all are here now.
listen. I can't shame anyone for shaking what their mama gave them. I can't shame.
No, dude.
I can't shame these hot tub. Well, I think I will shame the hot tub streamers. That's something
Why?
different. But
Because they're better than you.
yeah, it's probably jealousy, to be honest. I'm gonna be real with you. Like if I was even me, like in peak physical condition, whatever it is, I would do what I had to do to never work again. And then you have these women who, let's talk about Corinna Kumpf or whatever his name is. Her name is, you probably don't know who she is, Corinna Kumpf. She was on the Impulsive podcast with Logan Paul. She made over $1 million in a month just on OnlyFans. Who would turn that down? Who? Not a single soul. If you had a check in the mail guaranteed, all you had to do was maybe wear some lingerie, show some cleavage for $1 million. There's not a single woman on this earth that would say no. There's not a single man.
Wait, she didn't like do no porn.
No. Just selfies, just pictures.
Oh shit.
You
Right on.
can't say you would not do it.
Yeah.
If I was a woman and I had it, you would do it? Of course you would. Anybody would do it.
Right.
Sorry, someone said it on my stream. I got to pull up right here. And it's who is also a female. She just said she would do it. If I was confident in anything, I know that men have OnlyFans. I've seen them like post on Twitter. I don't know what they do on their OnlyFans. A man can only imagine. If I was confident in all of my ways and I knew that there was a way to make money, I would do it. There is one. Who's that guy on? There's a comedian that does it. He has an OnlyFans and all he does is sit there and talk and tell jokes.
There's a comedian that does it. Is it a big one?
I think they've talked about it on some of the podcasts we listen to, but I can't remember what podcast it was. You can do anything on OnlyFans. You can.
OnlyFans used to be like just it's almost like a Patreon, a live Patreon.
Yeah. I'd never really go ahead. Sorry.
People were like, oh man, well, if they're paying for it, can we do this shit? And they're like, sure. And then it just blew the fuck up.
It took off.
And now they're the biggest goddamn, I don't know what they are, company, whatever. Business.
That might work. Social media platform.
They're huge. They're just one of the biggest.
It's a household name.
They've been around for over a decade. They've been around since Twitter was around. They're just in the background.
Really?
Nobody knew.
They've been around that long?
I couldn't tell you. I just fucking bullshit.
You just pull that out of your ass? I didn't even see you reach for it. You're just spewing bullshit. Jamie, fact check it.
I heard it's been around for many years before the whole. Just one of the podcasts I was listening
Guys,
to.
on the Anything Goes podcast, we don't fact check anything. We just
we don't
bullshit.
fact check shit.
And we go from point A to Z back to. Whoa, man!
Yeah, I'm an honest person.
No. I don't know about being an idiot.
You know this.
That doesn't mean you're an idiot.
But you are.
And that's been Anything Goes. All right, guys.
No, yeah. I mean, you are.
It's been around since 2016. It's been around since 2016.
Yeah. I didn't know about it until 2020 at the end when the shit blew up. Everybody was like, you can watch porn on it. Yeah. Well, I also have porn up on my phone, so I'm good.
Oh, do you? But anyways,
I was like,
do you? Oh, do you? So there's only I don't follow any. I don't sub to like Patreons. I don't do OnlyFans. I don't do anything like that. But there's one girl that I know is exploding because she is like rated one of the hottest women on the planet, and I've talked about her many times before. It's Yanette Garcia. She was one of Mexican Weather Girls, and she was the most sought after person because of her assets. And like now she's moved to like New York, and she's doing all of that type of stuff. So, but I mean, she posts all her shit on Twitter, so I don't really fucking.
So like she posted on Twitter, and then she goes and posts the same shit on.
I don't know. I've never seen her stuff, but like, what's really funny is she'll post a picture, and then you'll like look through her comments. She used to date Faith Censor. We were just talking about Censor. The guy that I was talking about, the girl and the guy that I was talking about that posted that we were talking about the relationship thing, is this girl that I'm talking about, her ex-boyfriend. But like it's funny because she'll post like a teaser picture, and then she'll be like, I go to my OnlyFans and watch the rest of this. And then you'll see people in her comments just leaking all of the pictures that she posts on OnlyFans. It's kind of funny. But anyways, hey, it's your turn to talk. I've been rambling.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna interrupt you.
You know what?
Like, can you just stop talking real quick? Please stop. Please stop.
Don't fucking touch me.
You're coming off as stupid.
What's up with you with the insults, man? I'm gonna start calling you Austin because that's all he fucking does.
It's from a movie.
Stop it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, right.
What's the movie?
It's from Will Ferrell, Step Brothers. You never seen that?
Like twice, maybe 4 times.
Exactly. Maybe 7 times. I
don't know the scene you're talking about.
He's at the interview, and the interviewer's talking.
Yeah. And they're sitting next to each other.
Stop talking.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, no, shut up. This isn't Step Brothers.
Where have you traveled to? Have you traveled anywhere out of the country, or what states have you been to?
I have literally been in the straight line from Michigan to Florida, and that's it.
All of them?
That-
Like, have you stopped at all of them or just
No,
straight to
I've
Florida?
driven through every. The only states I have been to and stopped at is obviously Michigan. I went to Atlanta for the aquarium. I lived in Tennessee, and I went to Florida. I have been in Kentucky for a long weekend because I went, and when I played football, I went and trained at the Louisville Cardinals football stadium when I was in high school. I went to a camp there with all
How
of
was
their,
that?
hot. All of
Yeah.
all of their coaches and all like a bunch of the players, or I think a bunch of the players and stuff were there. It's a very, very nice stadium. So
You said Louisville, right?
yeah, the Louisville Cardinals, the college
Hell
football.
yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. I know that Brian Brom was there. He's a quarterback. That type of thing.
You did that in high school?
I did that in high school. Yeah, I was a junior going into my senior year.
I don't know. I think we talked about that too.
I think we did, but yeah, that's where I got selected to go to there, or however they did their processing. I can't remember, but I went there with there were so many other kids there. Like we did scrimmages and drills, stuff like that.
I
So-
bet that thing was just full of hundreds of people.
My
Hundreds.
because I did the quarterback group because I was a quarterback, but it was not that bad. But you kind of stayed with the team that you went with, and then they like sub players in and out. Like let's say they had a guy who was there from a single high school and he didn't have a team, like they would, let you like we ran 7-on-7 drills, which is like a 7-on-7 is wide receiver, quarterback, wide receivers, the core group, and then maybe like a center. And then they would have linebackers, free safety, strong safety, cornerback, like that type of thing. We'd run drills like that, and they would subgroups in stuff like that. But and that's how you attempted to get your name known. So
While the fucking linemen pushed the 3,000-pound dummies.
yeah, that's all they did. I mean, they just
seven fields.
they just pick things up and put them down. So I mean, they're not really worth a fuck anyways. But I'm just kidding. Nah.
Boy.
Mad respect to the linemen. You know that.
So was you Florida? Was it just Disney? Was that you went, or did you go any? You had family there? What?
No, I've just been to Disney a million
Just
times.
Disney?
Yes, that's
Okay.
literally all I've done there. I've been there 4 to 7 times. Disney.
4 to 7 times.
4 to 7 times in the past
yeah,
like
I did.
7 years.
I've been to Indiana a bunch because I mean my aunts and stuff have pretty much lived all over. So Indiana was one of my aunts. So she's always lived there. So I've been there a bunch. I've been to Tennessee with
I love
other
Tennessee.
parts of the family. Florida a bunch when my grandma was still alive. We went every year. And I went to Kelowna up in Canada. That's where my other
My
aunt lives.
Kelowna.
yeah, I've been there one time. And
What-
I feel like
Is that like
was,
west or central, east? Like
way west.
Way
It's
west?
like
California of Canada?
west and up.
Oh, so
We
like,
basically flew to Seattle, and then we had the my uncle Dan who drove there and drove us back up, and it was like 9 hours one way. That was a long trip.
the only long drives I've made is from like Michigan to Tennessee, and then like when I lived in Tennessee, from Tennessee to Florida when we lived in Disney, when we went to Disney. But like I've never done anything long. Those are like 9 to 11 hour drives, both Michigan to Tennessee, Tennessee to Florida, so like that type of thing. So, but I've never been
Yeah,
out west. I've never done anything like that.
Oh yeah, and I went to was it South Carolina, Myrtle Beach? That's South Carolina, right? Myrtle
Sure,
Beach.
sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it sounds right.
I went to Myrtle Beach.
All right, in a state.
Yeah,
Where-
it's
if you-
one of the-
If you could go anywhere on vacation, would it be out of country or in country?
well, I haven't been. I've been to Canada. That's the only other country.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be. Canada.
I mean, I know, but I'm saying like, would I want to go? Like, my mom's been to Dubai and she said that fucking place is awesome.
Their currency is
love to
different. So
go.
if you take American dollars over there, you're
Yeah.
going to be like, if you take $100, it would be more.
I think Dubai. I'd have to ask my mom, but
We'd have.
I
I mean,
think
we could
that
look
it
up
was
the
pretty-
exchange rate. I mean,
go for it, buddy.
no, Gus, can you check that? What is $1?
What are you doing?
They have Don, right? Isn't it Don? Isn't that what they have? I think it's Don.
I could tell you.
I want to go to
damn thing.
Japan, man. I mean, just the fucking looking
Japan
at shit.
sounds
Oh
amazing.
my god, man.
It would. I just feel like I would be so like. It would feel so isolating.
You would
Just 'cause
feel
that-
like a true outcast
Oh,
because, like, I scroll through TikToks and they have people who post like, "What is disrespectful in Japan?" And it's like the way you lay your chopsticks on your bowl after you get done eating. Apparently, if you spit on the sidewalk in Japan, they can arrest you.
Oh yeah.
And giving tips. If you tip a waitress, it's considered disrespectful.
That's like that in almost every country except for America.
I've never heard of that until like that.
Well, but, I mean, it's not like disrespectful, but you don't tip. No other country tips because they pay them.
Because they actually pay them a fucking wage, instead
Yeah.
of $2 an hour.
Exactly.
Don't get me started on the United States. Don't get me started. Let's talk about
Okay.
something else. Because
So
don't get me started.
speaking of Florida, we used to go to Naples almost every year. My grandma lived in a trailer park right off the like Bonita Springs and stuff with a pontoon boat, and we'd go out on the pontoon boat every day. She'd have fishing spots on the way to the beach. We'd stop at the beach. We'd swim. Blah blah blah. Well, there's been 2 times that we went, and she got us passes to go. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 3 times. Deep sea fishing. Have you ever done anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. So So we went 3 times. 1 time was a bust. We're not even gonna talk about it. It was
One
just
time was about Scott.
way too many people. It wasn't how we wanted it to be. We found another dude that does like single family, just a single family boat. Like it's him, and it's up to 5 other people, and that's it. And it's expensive as fuck. I couldn't tell you how much it was. She won't tell. She wouldn't have told me anyways. I don't know. And this guy, his name's Captain Phil, and he took us out. And by the way, if you want to go deep sea fishing, you get on the boat. You're on that boat for so long.
It's like an 8 to 9 hour trip.
It's not that long. You go out for, I mean, a good hour and a half to 2 hours of full speed, just straight out into ocean. And
I think I don't really have an ocean. I think. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Oh, are you sure? You good? I'm joking. So we got ocean naps. I just can't help but mess with you all the time. It's constant because it's so easy to just get you going.
I genuinely felt bad for interrupting you, and then you're like, "Yeah, no, are you sure, you fucking piece of shit? Is this really what you
I
want to do?"
did not say that.
That's what you were thinking, and then you were looking past me. If I didn't have a camera up, I'd think there's a fucking ghost or something. Hey, old man, stay in there. Don't fucking come up and try to scare me, son of a bitch.
Now I'm just gonna start looking right at you and just like, shit, like look scared. So we're out in the middle of the fucking ocean. You can't see land anywhere you look. Type of we're out. Which also, as an adult, I think back at that and I'm like, that is so terrifying. What if anything wrong happened? Like anything. It's so creepy to think about. But as a kid, I'm just like, hey, woo. And our first time, so he's like, basically, I'm like, well, where's the bait? And he's like, oh, you got to catch your own bait. Deep sea fishing. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, he literally had a pole, and it was just a regular ass pole, and it had, a line and like 6 to 8 little hooks. Didn't put shit on it. You just put it in the water, wait a couple minutes, pull it out, and it's full of fucking little ass fish. I'm like, how does that work? And he's like, yeah, it's just shiny as hell, and they just go at it. Like, they just think it's food, so they just eat it, and they just get stuck on them. So we did that for like the first like 20 minutes. Well, as a child, I thought that's what we were doing all day, and I got to the point where I was like, I'm already bored, so can we be done? And they're like, well, we haven't even...
You say a child, but roughly how old were you?
I think the first time I think it was 10. And
Yeah,
the second
you're
time I think it was
fucking.
11.
Yeah, you're just ready to go as soon as you get on the boat. You know.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, we already took a 2-hour drive back out to the ocean. I didn't feel the best because I mean, I don't think anybody feels great on the ocean unless you live in
Do it
that
every
shit.
day. Yeah.
And so we end up getting like 40 or 50 like little fish. We all just did it for like 10 minutes and we got little, like that big, just like whatever. And he's like, what do you mean? We haven't even fished yet. And I'm like, yeah, we have. This is what we're doing, right? And he's like, no, dude. And then he got the actual fishing poles out. It's like these giant.
Yeah, the ones you put them in there, and you got this waist thing on, and
Well, yeah. And, he set everything up for us. And we just straight up barracuda fished.
ooh, aren't those the nasty ones with the big teeth?
The long ass,
Yeah.
nasty, big teeth will mess you up. And we caught about 30 barracuda in like a couple hours.
Yeah, but you gotta throw them right back, don't you?
No. Hell no. It's
What do you-
fantastic.
What do you
eating.
do with 30 barracudas?
Oh, we didn't keep 30. I'm not saying, but we were catching them like left and right. We kept I think we kept 5, and that was enough to like feed everybody and give away as much as possible.
Yeah.
Well, we did that for a couple hours, and what we did for the first trip, we ended up taking our smallest barracuda that we caught, which was one of the ones I caught, and I'm talking the smallest one, maybe 4 feet long, and because they're just long, they're like poles, and they just have razor teeth at the end, and every time we would catch one, Phil, the captain, would have to like handle it because it's like a very dangerous creature. It will mess you up. And a couple of them would like fall off the line and get loose on the boat. It's so loud. Just like the thunk of their tails and like how strong they are, and then just like gnashing their teeth. I'm like, oh. Woo. Well,
You're
we
10,
took
so they would just take a bite right out of your leg.
Oh yeah. I mean, he ended up getting like gashed on his fucking calf on one of them. But he literally was like, fuck this, whatever. He put something on it and was just like, let's go. Took the smallest one that we caught for the day. And he's like, he had the giant, like, in the movies where they throw this giant hook over and there's a rope attached to it. And all of a sudden you see the rope start going. Like, that's literally what we did. He shoved the smallest one that we caught, shoved it on this hook. It's like that big, that thick, and it was attached to the biggest rope that I've ever seen, and he just throws it overboard. Goes straight to the bottom. We wait about 5 minutes, and all of a sudden you just see the rope unweaving, going and going and going. He's like, hey, this is it. So we all have to set this hook right now. So we all had to grab the rope and yank as hard as we possibly could. And then we had to all pull it in like
the old man style, like just...
Yeah, literally. So, and at this point, he has told us nothing. He doesn't say,
it's a
this is
fucking
what we're
shark.
trying. Oh, no.
Okay.
Not down at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's the next story.
Okay.
And we're pulling it. At this point, he hasn't told us what we're trying to catch. He doesn't say shit. He's just laying like, pull, pull, pull. So we're pulling. My grandma ends up looking over the edge because she's the one it's me, my brother, and Captain Phil. Those are the 3 people pulling the rope. My grandma's looking over the edge and she sees the glint or like of the fish that like it goes up and you just see like almost like a shadow of it. And she goes, oh my God, because it's so big. Me and my brother both let go of the rope and go to the edge of the boat. And we're like looking and we're like, what do you see? And then all of a sudden, Captain Phil is literally waist over the edge of the boat. Like he's the edge of the boat. He's hanging like this. And he's like, God damn it, get the rope. And he's not letting go. So we run back and we grab the rope and we're just keep pulling. And we finally get it up. We could not get the fish in all the way. It was basically a giant grouper. I don't know why, but they called it a Jewfish. And my whole life I called it a Jewfish because that's what I thought they were. Just a grouper. But it was a giant grouper, and it was like 200 pounds, dude. It couldn't even get into the back of the boat. Like he has a door at the back that he had to open up.
Yeah.
And like we just got like the head and like half of the body in, and it was just like blah, like stuck there.
Can you do that again? Can you do that again?
Blah, blah. I'm really good.
I assume that's the noise that a grouper makes is bleh.
When you catch it and then notices it's like not at the bottom of the ocean more, yeah, that's the noise it makes. And we take our pictures with it and all that stuff, and we just let go because that's just a bottom feeder, gross.
Yeah.
But it was for the next couple years, on at least for his his boat, was the record catch for grouper on how big it was.
Yeah, isn't like the groupers and like the shrimps and the crabs like the cockroaches of the ocean?
Yeah. But I love shrimp and crab.
I love crab. Yes, absolutely.
The only thing I don't mess with is crawfish. I'm not a big fan.
I've never had it.
I tried it. We went to the Tangy Crab a month ago, and I was like, you know what? Let's get the one because basically it's like the Louisiana style boils.
Yeah,
where you get like the shrimp and the crab and the corn and the potatoes and whatever kind of seasonings you want, and just butter all get out, and they just plop it on the table and you go at it. I got one of the ones with crawfish, and it came with mostly crawfish, and I ate like two, and I'm like,
the whole cracking the head and sucking it out. I just
I'm like, I can't.
If there wasn't a head or anything like that, like the bot, I don't know. Did you know that? So let me spin something at you. Why, if you had $1 billion, if you were a billionaire, if you were the Jeff Bezos and the Elon Musk of, if there was your name, then crowded oyster, okay? Would you spend your money? Would you spend your money going out of space, like to outer space, Mars? Moon?
No, I don't have interest.
Or would you use your money to explore the rest of the ocean? Because I think only 3% of the world's waters have been explored.
See, both sound pretty fucking terrible.
I'm not saying you got to go, but if you were to fund one, what would it be?
I'd be space then. The oceans, whatever.
I would want to.
I don't want to see what's under there.
Yeah, I'm terrified of what could be underneath there. Terrified. Like everybody's like, "Oh yeah, aliens exist and they're right above us." And what if they're below us?
Exactly.
What if monsters? What if the Norse god stuff really, like, the snakes and the water creatures? What if they exist? They're just low. What if Atlantis exists?
I'll leave it up to James Cameron to find it.
I believe there was a. I believe there was something that was found going to attempt to prove that Atlantis existed.
Oh yeah. What was it?
I can't remember. I remember reading about it. I don't know. James Bond or something.
James Bond.
You hear they found another continent sliding underneath Australia? No, I did not know that. The Loch Ness Monster. I don't believe in the Loch Ness Monster. I believe
I watched a documentary, or kind of. It was like a 40-minute long one about it, and it was the entire time like they were at like the lake,
like
trying all this, like trying to find it and all this stuff, and they just the whole 40 minutes was just them dragging on like what it could be, what it could look like, where it could go, why it would be there. And I'm like, and at the end they're like, yeah, we didn't find them.
What documentary was it?
I could not tell you. It was so many years ago. It was literally like a one of those like shows that you come across on like the Travel Channel.
All the old Ghost Adventures and Survivor. Listen, when I was growing up, I lived on Survivor Man and Bear Grylls and the Ghost Adventure. Ghost Hunters, loved them.
Ghost Hunters,
the original one. Watched every episode. Lived the one that
they always like try to debunk it first.
Yes, absolutely.
About?
Loved it.
I watched a lot of that.
And Les Stroud, Survivor Man, loved all of those. Loved them. Lived on them. Now, after like growing up and like all of the stories of like Bear Grylls and everybody like that like I think there was only the one guy who truly stayed outside, and I think that was Les Stroud. But like Bear Grylls, like he'll show him like, I'm gonna sleep in this tree tonight, and then like he would drive a mile, and there was like a Holiday Inn, and then he would come back the next morning to film the rest of the show, or they would stay in campers and stuff like that. Like some of the stuff that he would show was pretty cool, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I like how like they still have ghost shows today, and it,
Ghost
like, most of
Adventures
them,
with Zach Baggins is really popular.
so it is like a big one, and it's funny because when you do watch them, I like how like just weird they are. They're all really weird. They just
Weird
like,
personalities. They're like,
super
the floor
dramatic.
creaked. Yeah.
They're like every single time they go in the room, and they're like, "Are you here?" And they're like, "Did you hear that?" And it's the whole like
They go
5
running
minutes.
out. They're like, the curtain moved. Then they
do
play
5
the
minutes
recording
of
back, and they're like,
yeah.
you can save 5% off your car insurance by switching to Geico. Dude, hold on. Hold your thought. I have to pee so bad. So go grab a beer or something, because I'll be right back. Okay. Like,
Okay, like
now I was going to say something, but it's not like really. Well, you know what? Anything goes. So, you know how they say if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it?
yeah.
Am I the only one that like doesn't believe in that? Because if you shake it more than twice and then put it away, that motherfucker's like, hold my beer, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay. So I don't fucking get it. I don't get it.
This was, it's
I hate
what
it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's what it is, man.
And
No matter, you can shake it all day long.
We,
It's
can,
just
we
like,
still secrete liquid after we're done, and women complain about periods. Huh? Fuck.
yeah. I mean, fucking, seriously.
I could. My mom. I talked to my mom the other day. I talk to my mom every day. I didn't call her today because I left early, and she volunteers at a animal shelter. But she said, "Man, you know, the other day I made." She's like, "I made dinner last night." I was like, "Oh, what'd you make?" And she was like, I made steak and asparagus and loaded baked potatoes." Because my brother and his husband lives near them, so they go over there and eat like almost every single night just to give her company. She's like, "I made this and this and this and this," and I was like, "Ugh." I was like, I haven't had like mom's cooking in so long. Like, you can meet somebody, you can be with somebody, or married to him, significant other, whatever it is, that cooks, and they can cook really well, and it's just so good. But there's nothing like mom's cooking. It doesn't matter where you go, what you do. There's just, unless you never cook. But I mean, other than that, but
I hear you. That sounds so good though. That's like the quintessential like steak dinner, asparagus, loaded baked potato.
stop it! I'm getting hungry. I haven't
Whatever.
Eaten, I haven't eaten since lunch.
either.
I haven't eaten since lunch, and we're drinking, so we're gonna get lit. Oh, we're playing. Are we playing? I downloaded it.
I did too. I
Okay.
downloaded it last night. Yeah, I'm better than you. Built better. And I don't even know if I have like because I know I downloaded it a while ago when it was like just free, just so I could check it out. So I don't know if like I have a saved character or not. So I don't know what's gonna happen when
Are we
Watch
playing
it.
tonight, or you want to wait to play tomorrow?
I'm down to play tonight if you are.
Hey guys, if anybody
I
in
mean,
our streams
after-
plays Destiny and wants to play with us, we'll be playing after the podcast.
Oh hell yeah. After we do the podcast, I'm gonna
Go fuck off and then come
eat
back and
food.
play.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat food. Shit.
For once, you're not eating on stream. Shut up, Sean.
No,
I like to eat.
Don't shut up, Sean. Tell it like it is, buddy.
You shut up too.
No, you fucking ate that stromboli like a goddamn gorilla last time.
It was so good.
I don't blame you. I mean, I would too.
I was so
Fine.
hungry, man. Because like if I'm sitting here, like my wife will cook dinner and she'll be like, "Hey, Alex, it's time to eat," and I'll be like, "Okay." And then like if I'm RPing specifically, or even like COD, not so much because I got the warm up rounds and in between matches, but like RP, It's just like back to back to back to back to back. So she might cook at like 5 or 6 o'clock, and I won't eat till 9. And then by the time it's like cold, and she's like, "I'm never cooking for you again." I'm like, "I don't care if you left," like that, that type of thing. So
Wow. It's like a dark.
I'm talking all this shit, and I just paid for her to go get her nails done. So I just don't. I don't want to hear it.
Is that how you fix things? I don't care if you leave. Here, go get your nails done.
I don't fix anything. I come in here and play video games.
All right. You just ignore it until bottle it up, and one day you'll just go crazy.
No, not me.
Nah. So going back around. So I have a second story for that fishing thing. So we
No, it's
went
okay.
again.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
No, you done fucked up. You done
Go ahead.
fucked up.
No, I didn't. Go ahead.
This one's quick. This one's quicker.
Sure.
So we
that's what
go on
she said. Got him
this
twice.
one,
Today, Junior.
no, I'll take all fucking day. I don't give a
I
shit.
don't get. And this has been my.
Yeah, you don't even know the name, motherfucker.
and goes.
And go on a second trip, same dude. Because after we did it the first time and we were so successful, and because you can't, like, if you go, like I said, the first one was a bust. We had this dude and nobody caught shit. One person caught one, like, it was like not even a big fish. It was like, I don't even know what it was. It was the first time we went, and we were out there for like 4 hours. So we're like, after the second one, we're like, absolutely get him again. So we go out there and we're doing the same thing. It's the whole
The
deal.
whole
same
shiny
thing.
hooks, all that.
Yeah, the whole deal happens again. Because what he does is he like knows the schedule for the fish. I don't know how to explain it, but he knows where they
Schedule
are. The schedule
for the fish.
Dude. He's got it on
The
his little fucking
schedule
calendar.
for the. He calls ahead. He's like, "Yo, what time are you guys going to be in today?"
We're doing it and it's a blast, and then at the end he's like, well, last time we got a grouper, this time we're gonna do something a little different. And
Schedule for the fish.
he gets the I just imagine him having like the calendar, looking at it like, today
they are going to be in this location. They have called ahead to reserve their spots.
He was good, man. So I guess like there's a big pull out, like the biggest one he has. And he casts something. I don't even remember what. I think he just took another barracuda, but I think he cut it like the head off and used that.
Ew.
And do you fish? Okay. Well, cutting the head off a fish isn't that ill.
Okay.
So he casts it out.
Just worms for me, but
He ends up, we end up getting a bite, and it's like a bite that takes that pole. And I'm talking, this is a big
is this the big pole? The big pole, okay.
Like down.
A pound?
And he's the one that has to pick it up and like literally like yank it.
Yeah.
And he calls my name, and I'm like 11 at the time. He calls my name, and he's like, all right, here, grab this pole. And he's like, what you need to do is you got to put it right there, right below your stomach, right above your crotch. And you got to like hold it right there. And you got to just hold it like with all of your weight, literally lean back. So I'm leaning back like it's like the Matrix. I'm just leaning back. Like I'm at the angle like this with the pole, like hold the pole that way.
Is it strapped to you, or is it just like in the like cup holder?
That's the thing, because it happened so quick. He had to go get it, so he's like, "I'm gonna be right back." So he goes and he gets the strap to put on me, and as he's doing that, this fucker yanks, and it's my turn, and I damn near went over the edge. And I scream, it's the biggest bitch scream you've ever heard.
You were
in your
11.
Life.
I can't.
I was literally like, I almost just let go of that fucking $1,000 fishing pole, dude. I was just like,
what would he have done? Nothing. You're like, you left me unattended.
Like I literally was like over the edge, and I feel his like, poof, on my, and he just like yanks me back. He's like, I can't believe you kept hold of that thing. What the fuck?
Like, I'm built different.
I'm built better.
That's my
And
quote. Don't take that.
So
from
he
me.
gets it back under the I've already did. He gets it back under control, and he's like, all right, and he's telling me how to do it. And it was a straight up shark. It was a black tip fin shark. It was pretty small though. It was 25 pounds. It was like a fucking baby. But dude, that thing was so strong. Like, I couldn't imagine like actually reeling in like a full size like
You couldn't.
hammerhead
You couldn't.
there.
There'd be
Oh,
no
it's
way.
happened. My brother did it on his own when he went 2018.
Yeah, I don't.
Um,
I've never really, growing up, I've never really had a lot of opportunity to do things. Like I've never been on a snowmobile. I've never driven. I've never been on a jet ski. I've never. There's just a lot of things I've never done, and like my dad just. I don't know. We just never went out and did things. So, like, are you a fisher? No, I don't. I think I've fished. I
I'm
can
not
count on
now.
both
I
my
think
hands,
that
but-
literally, I think those trips ruined it because now it's like you go fishing, and you're like,
Well, my
That's
wife's
not
dad,
fair.
he and I quote him, calls himself the black redneck. Like my wife's mix.
Yeah.
He is African American, and he is not. He is the black redneck. He has it printed out on the back of his car, the black redneck. So
yeah, we were
he
talking
goes
about this too.
yeah,
My brother, he's the same way, and he's half black, and he's got. Look, you walk into his garage, 17 different fishing poles up on this like rack thing, and then he's got any kind of like hunting.
yeah.
Just everything that cracks me up. And I don't do none of that shit. I don't hunt. I don't.
I've never been
fish.
hunting. Yeah, I've never been hunting.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is your thought? I'm doing this in front of a bunch of people on purpose, or however many people are watching, whatever's happening, both
Oh, God.
audiences. Tell me what your thought is on the new Spider-Man trailer.
Oh, you're gonna bring that up? Okay.
Oh yeah,
But we can bring up movies, fine. Yeah, Marvel movies don't interest me at all. Not really. I mean, literally, I've tried. You go ahead, walk away. I can talk to the chat. It's fine.
Look, people are leaving probably. They're like, all right.
Yeah.
Please end the call right now. Quote, end quote. Is what somebody said in my stream.
No, okay. So
Tell them-
it's not like
go
I
ahead.
haven't tried. I have not. It's not like I would like, oh, Marvel movie, yeah, screw them. I've tried many times. I've tried on multiple occasions to get into these movies, and I've already told Alex this. I literally got Disney Plus, and I was like, they even have a section. They're like, watch the Marvel movies and the way you're supposed to watch them, and in chronological order, and all that stuff. Sorry, I messed that word up.
No, actually, you said it. It was just really slow.
It's chronological in slow motion.
You said it right. Yeah, I mean, there's a lag. You lagged. It's all right.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're
Head
on fucking
issues.
Discord. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
And I've literally every movie. I'll start the movie. About 30 minutes in, I will be zonked out. I cannot finish them. What is the one? There's the first Iron Man that I watched, and I was like, that's good. I can deal with that. First Avengers I've watched, and I was like, it's okay. Didn't watch any other ones because I didn't care.
Have you seen Spider-Man Into
I've
the
seen-
Spider-Verse?
I've seen the first three. I've actually watched all three of the original Spider-Mans, and with Tobey Maguire, and they were all just okay. I haven't watched any of the other ones.
You haven't watched the animated
I
Spider-Man Into the
haven't watched
Spider-Verse?
Tom-
Hello?
Nope.
Hello? Is this thing on?
What
I've asked you
Are
a
you-
question 4 different times in a row.
are you? You seriously can't hear me? Because I
Could
answered
you hear
4
me?
times.
You didn't say no.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
So you
Gus.
have not watched Spider-Man. You have, Gus, pull it up. You have not watched the animated movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales.
No, I said that 4 times. Sorry to get aggressive. Do I
That
need
is
to?
one of the greatest movies of all time. Not just Marvel. Of
Sound like
all
my fucking
time.
teenage son.
Yes, because it's the greatest movie of all time. What do you mean, your teenage son? Go watch the goddamn movie. You know, that's your homework. Before the next
Okay.
podcast, you need to watch that movie.
Okay. Yeah, are we doing that? Because we were
We
talking
can start
about
a
this.
book club, but it's movie club. I don't care.
No, yeah, we could. Because you suggest a movie and I will watch it. I don't even care if I have to pay for it. I'll do it. If you
Spider-Man
really,
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse. Is it? Do you know if it's on something? I can obviously look it up myself, but do you know? Of course. Just say no.
Amazon?
Amazon? Is it free or is
I
it
don't
like
know. It's not on
$3?
Disney Plus, nor is it on Netflix anymore. I don't know where it's at because it's owned by Sony.
I know it used to be on.
It was on Netflix,
'cause that's
yeah.
when my son watched it like 4 times in 4 days and was like,
It was my
"Oh, you
it was
should
my
watch it with
son's
me."
it was my son's favorite movie. He watched it every day.
Congratulations.
One of the best soundtracks to any movie in the world.
Hey, maybe I'll like it.
You're gonna love it, and if you
Okay.
don't, consider this over.
Yeah, right. That's funny. Okay, so if you're doing that, then you have I get to do a movie for you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Parasite. You haven't seen it, right?
No, it's on Netflix though, right?
No. I already told you this.
What's my memory like, Dan?
Oh, the CTE, it's great. It's
TBI,
fantastic.
love it.
You literally have told me 45 times to do a specific thing at work that I always respond with, no, I'm not going to do that. And you still keep asking me. So
Just fucking
I
do
don't
it.
know.
It's not hard.
I don't know why you can't remember that I said no the first time or the second time or the third time. And I will continue to say no because I am an honest person.
It's not no. It's not no. It shouldn't be no. It's a 3-second task that'll save me a half hour's worth of work. It's not hard.
If that task takes you a half an hour, then you have more than CTE. You have
You are
Down syndrome.
bro, we're not gonna get canceled on our 3rd episode.
I'm saying.
Jesus
something
Christ.
wrong. And there's something wrong with you if that's taking you a half hour.
There's nothing wrong with people who have Down syndrome, Dan.
That's true. I apologize. This is my formal apology.
Don't cancel Dan. Did you just bow? Are you cultural appropriating the Asian culture? What are you doing now?
I'm trying to ruin my life. So
You're doing a damn good job.
Parasite.
Parasite, right?
Yep. It is a Korean film, so you do have to watch with subtitles. But
I
you
watch
said-
American movies with
I
subtitles.
watch. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, what
I'm
was
the
that?
same way.
What were you mimicking?
Yeah, I watch anime.
Is that how I sound?
Yeah. Let him know in his chat how he sounds. He
Let us
sounds
know in the
just like this.
comments. You know, fucker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm
not.
messing up.
You're gonna get us both canceled, shitter.
No. What? Really? You really think so?
Nah, we're not large enough to get canceled.
Right.
But like hypothetically, if we were to ever like plateau, like we're to, they're gonna go back to episode 3, and they're gonna be like, "Wow, he said he has Down syndrome."
I spent 8.5 hours today listening to Tiger Belly. I promise you, the shit we're saying is not good.
Listen, Bobby Lee is just so funny, man.
He's so funny, and he just does not care.
You need to watch Bad Friends. That's even funnier because Andrew Santino compliments him in a way that he just like, you know how Bobby Lee likes to run with no leash attached? Andrew Santino, instead of pulling the leash, will stop in front of him and stiff arm him. And then he'll be like, yeah. And Andrew Santino's like, no. It's so fun. And have you ever watched the show Dave on FX?
Oh no, with Lil Dicky.
Andrew Santino is one of the co-stars in that movie, in that show.
I haven't seen it. Is it like, have you watched all of it or any of it?
Not the new season, but I watched season 1. Loved it. Absolutely hilarious.
Is it good?
So good. It's so good.
A big show that I was watching that I would kind of want to like. I literally want to get Showtime just so I can watch the last season was Shameless. Because I watched all of it.
Never got
And
into
I'm
it.
like, I want the last season. So I'm trying to just wait to see if it goes on something else.
Probably
Because it's on
Netflix. I mean, the rest of it's
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah, it's 10 seasons on Netflix, but the last season I don't know if they're just gonna wait and put it on or what. But I want to watch the last one. Bad. I love that show. That show's so good.
Never got into it. The one
You
post.
cannot watch it with any fucking person under 18. Literally.
Yeah, no, I know. I've seen some of it. Like I watched like the first or second season or something
I
like that.
watched the first episode within 10 minutes. There's a girl fucking underage under the table sucking dick. I'm like, okay, I gotta wait until
The
I'm
one
alone.
main chick was hot as fuck. I mean,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
what's her name in the show?
Oh, my God. I'm just literally trying to think. It's been a while since I've seen it. I actually might get
Sarah.
back into it this time.
Fiona.
Fiona, thank you.
I'm so smart.
I know someone in yeah, exactly. And it's not you. I know it's not you. That's the thing. So okay, let's get to this topic. So we're trying to get this show on to YouTube. Now, if you think about it, if people watch this on YouTube, let's say people that watch this on YouTube and like they find it somehow or whatever, and they've never seen your stream or my stream, wouldn't they be a little fucking confused as to what the hell is going on sometimes when we're talking in chat?
No,
I'm just gonna
'cause
bring this out there. This is what we're doing. This is for the future people.
Future. Oh my god, what movie is that from?
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Is that fucking Coneheads or something?
It actually might be with Dan Aykroyd.
I feel like it's Coneheads because that was just not good.
The movie Coneheads wasn't good.
I don't. You guys.
Oh, it's from SpongeBob. Apparently,
That
we
makes
were
sense.
off, way off.
That makes sense too.
Yeah, now it does.
I love it. Yeah, no, so we are recording on live, so like people like comment and stuff on. So if you're watching on YouTube, check out our streams and watch the progression of us recording it. That's a good idea.
And this
So that
has
was
been
weird.
Anything Goes. What a weird plug. Are you okay? You didn't even plug the channels. You got to plug the channel.
Oh, I mean, go ahead, plug your channel.
No, I don't need to. That's fine.
I'm a humble person. I'm sorry.
Am I not?
Are you?
I would
Do
say
you
so.
even know? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, that means not. Yeah, I can't define it, but I know what it means.
Oh, okay. You need a dictionary?
Do you? Why don't you explain it? Top scholar. Your door just moved. Okay, you got a ghost in your house.
Wait, what? What door?
The one to your right.
It did not just move.
Yeah.
Fucking liar.
I'm dead. Why would I'm in the middle of a conversation and I just watched your door move?
It didn't. You're lying.
Gus,
Ghost Adventures. Come see us.
come see us. Michigan, Flint area.
Now you're gonna get me all fucking.
It
thinking
fucking
about
moved,
it. I
Dan.
can't stop looking at it.
It moved.
I was doing good. I was looking at you. I was looking at your eye like area.
No, you weren't. You were looking past me.
That's why I missed the door moving because I was looking at your face.
Where am I at on your screen right now? Have you been looking at yourself? Because you've been looking there the whole
I'm looking
game.
at the left side of the screen.
You have
Right
not
here.
been looking there the entire time you've been talking to me.
I
You
know.
haven't.
I'm
You have been
so
looking at
bad.
yourself. Have you been looking at yourself?
I'm so self-conceited that I just can't stop looking at me.
It's
Look
because
at-
you're a handsome individual.
I should have a portrait.
There is. It's called Stonehenge with your big ass head.
You think my head is big?
No. I know I have a bigger head than you. You put on my welding mask one day.
I know. I
And
have
you were
a
like, wow, you have an abnormally large head. And I was like, yes, it's
two full twist of the knobby thing in the back.
yeah, it's all of 5M. 5M did it to me.
Really?
Yeah, I would say so.
Is that a joke?
No.
It's not a good one.
No, I'm serious.
I'm serious. How's that going, by the way?
You guys gotta have an episode on Halloween where you dress up. I'll do that.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll do seasonal type things.
Okay, costume. Go.
Shut up, Gus. I know, shitter. Yes, I know. Nothing.
I'm waiting.
Costumes. No, costumes. We're talking about costumes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would do like Halloween and St. Patrick's Day and Christmas.
Oh my god. I love this. This is great.
I'll dress up. Let's dress up as a little
yeah,
leprechaun.
no. What?
What? What do you mean, what? I just fucking dress up for the goddamn holidays. How can you reply with what? What?
I literally asked you a question and
What was the
you
question?
just won't answer. I said, what are you going to dress up as?
I don't fucking know. What's the next holiday? I'll dress up as an elf, goddammit. Fucking Santa ears. I don't know. Be Rudolph. Just paint my fucking nose red.
Wow. This is taking a turn and I feel you're being aggressive towards me.
Why are you
Take it down.
You're striking the match.
Take it
You are striking me.
down.
Don't fucking try to tell me to take it down. Don't touch me.
You're offending me.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch you. I'm going to touch the shit out of you.
Yeah, I'm over there. Where you been looking, Dan?
Touched you.
Did you just boot me?
Yeah, I booped your nose.
Don't boot me.
Well, too
Why
late.
don't you look at me when you have a conversation? What are you looking at right now? What are you looking at right now? What is right there?
Literally, right this second, I'm looking at my glasses, and I hate the fact that.
What? How can you have a conversation looking at yourself?
Can I explain myself?
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, you know what?
Can I talk?
Convince me.
Can I fucking talk?
I don't know. Can you?
I get it. I get it.
What are you
This is when the
looking
thing
at?
goes,
What are you looking
and
at?
you're the
What are you looking at? Look at me.
Can I talk? Can I talk? I need an answer. Can I talk?
Go ahead. Talk.
Are you sure? Can
Go ahead.
I? Hey, can I fucking talk now? Okay. Can I explain myself?
This is working. This is me, how I'm feeling right now. I'm gonna fucking get it to work one day. It's just gonna beep every time I fucking. You gonna talk, or are you just gonna continue to sit there in silence? Fucking Helen Keller looking. Talk!
The fact that you just did that, and then right after, not even like 2 seconds after, you were like, "Are you gonna fucking talk?"
That's not how I sound.
That's really rude.
That's not. I am still waiting for you to talk about what you wanted to talk about. Tell me why you look at yourself and say,
This
you're
is not
still
what I
looking at
want
yourself.
to talk about.
There you
I'm
go.
Not.
There you
Okay.
go. It's not that hard.
Where
Where did you just look? Where did you just look? You're checking on your stock prices on the left-hand side? What are you
wall.
doing?
The wall.
Doge.
I can't.
You don't have to.
I don't-
You don't have to.
No,
you know
it's
I'm just
fine.
pulling your ball hair. It's all right.
Yeah, well, I'm bald
Don't
at
talk.
this point. You might as well be a fucking the lawnmower 3.0.
He's called Hey Babe.
No, I don't know. Like right now, my glasses have a huge glare on them, and it bothers the shit out of me. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it without.
Don't worry about it. Get yourself a ring light. That way it'll actually illuminate you. And it'll, like, look, I have a glare.
I wish I could do a thing
See,
where
I
I
have a
just
glare.
like black out my thing. But
Yeah, wear
I can't.
sunglasses. That's what you can do.
Wear sunglasses. That's gonna have like even more of a glare. I'm gonna look like I have stars in my eyes. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm not totally weird. I can look at you when I talk. He's just joke. It's all a joke. It's not real at all. It's just a bit.
Could you be a stand-up comedian?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell no. I can't even talk to a single person without not looking at them.
I could never.
Also, I'm not funny. Am I funny? Do you think I'm funny sometimes? I'm asking you. Like, what, do you want me to fucking go off again?
Go off on what?
I ask you, do you think I'm funny?
Yes, I know.
Okay, so no answer, so I'm not. So why the hell would I sit there and be like, oh, dude, like, could you?
No.
Sorry.
I don't think I could develop the time to create jokes. I think at an improv state, I could do it like a Impractical Jokers type level. I'm sure
go.
I could, but to legitimate like write a set, I couldn't. I don't think I could.
Why not? Every joke has been done. I feel like
Yeah,
I couldn't make an original like set.
yeah. I don't. Yeah.
I'd be like Amy Schumer and steal everybody else's.
Listen, Carlos Mencia, calm down.
Everybody says that about her.
Everybody knows that the Carlos Mencia show was one of the funniest shows back in the day. Same thing with.
Never even heard of it. I don't even know who that is.
You want to know what I watched? And this is
Yeah.
for all the old heads in here who like comedy. The other day on HBO Max, I watched Dane Cook's Vicious Circle. Oh, it was good. It was as good as the first time I've seen it. Have you ever seen that?
What was it?
Dane Cook's Vicious Circle.
Yeah, I went to his live when he did that special. In
Yeah.
Detroit.
You watched The Vicious Circle?
Yeah, I was there live.
Back in
I was-
2009?
Yeah, you know how Ryan was here last time,
Yeah.
and you're
I don't think he
He-
filmed that here in Flint, in Michigan.
no, not the filming of it. He did a tour.
Oh, well, I'm just okay. If you went to that, man, like I watched that the other day and laughed just as hard as the first time I've seen it. It's so good, man.
I loved him when we went. Like at that point when he was huge, he ended up winning tickets on like a radio show type thing, and he won 2 tickets, and it was funny because his like, him, now wife, his girlfriend at the time, literally was like so mad because he's like, yeah, no, I'm taking Dan. I'm not taking Dan.
As he should.
And then so me and him went and seen that. It was great. It was fantastic. But I don't know if his like stand up aged well. I feel like if I listen to it now, he's
So,
just loud.
Have you heard about what happened to Dane Cook?
No. Are you gonna upset me with this?
Yes, it's going to irritate you. It's going to be sad. So
Uh,
what happened is he hired his brother to handle all of his finances, and he stole all of his money, every single dime, and made him completely broke.
oh
To where
shit! Really?
his house gone, plane gone, bus gone. He literally could not go anywhere to make money, and that's why he stopped doing stand up for a while.
His brother did that?
Millions.
Isn't it that same situation with like Britney Spears? Like her dad?
No,
has-
she was accused of being absolutely nuts. So he had like custody of her estate. This guy was just handling his finances, and Dane Cook got a call one day from his accountant. Was like, or somebody was like, "Yeah, you can't do that because you're broke." And then
Oh,
he looked
shit.
into it, and he was completely. They siphoned all of his money. He's completely gone.
That's so messed up.
So imagine being
Was
Vicious
that
Circle.
recently?
No, this was like when he was
That
doing
was
his
a long
movies.
time.
You know that movie with Jessica Simpson that he did? What's that one movie? Employee of the Month. All of those movies, all of the specials, all the money he got all his money from. That's why he just completely disappeared afterwards, because he was broke. He talks about it. Bert Kreischer has him on his podcast, and he talks about it. So if you really want to listen to it, he openly talks about it on Bert Kreischer's podcast.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely
Bert
recommend it.
Kreischer, his specific one, what is it called? Is it
The
just him or
Birdcast.
is it Two Bears? Oh, Birdcast.
No, it's Birdcast. Yeah, it's his individual podcast.
Personal
Yeah,
one.
it's the Birdcast with Dane Cook. It was a good podcast. It was about 2 hours long. Because like a lot of people, a lot of stand-up comedians looked up to Dane Cook, because Dane Cook he's a great comedian. He has good energy on stage. Like I watched his specials, and then you thought that he just kind of fell off like every other comedian or person, but no, he was literally robbed of all of his money and couldn't get it all back. I mean, he got some of it back, obviously, but it wasn't enough. He was engaged. He had a girl. He had a kid. He had all this. So he was like, fuck, I got to go work a 9-to-5 job essentially to live. Because all of his money was gone. It's heartbreaking, man.
I don't understand how like that.
Somebody else did that, and I can't remember who did that. Some celebrity. It wasn't Britney Spears.
Well, it's crazy how many celebrities and big people, especially sports players, that are just broke.
Oh, I implore anybody in any of our chats, to Google how many sports people are broke, because everybody, when you get that signing bonus, they're like, I'm going to go buy a brand new house. I'm going to go buy $1 million house. They don't accumulate the $10,000 a month in taxes that they have to pay. So they're bankrupt. They declare bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Invest your money properly. But everybody that gets all, like, let's say we blow up, the podcast blows up, my stream blows up, your stream blows up, and we're getting $10,000 a month or whatever it is. There's no way in fuck that I would change anything about my lifestyle. The only thing I would probably do is go buy a house that I'm happy in and a new car.
Yeah, honestly, I feel the same
And some
way.
titties to post on OnlyFans. But other than that, I'm
Well, you're gonna get your own titties?
yeah, fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck.
All right. I'd
Are
be
you
a fan.
or ass or titties? We talked about this at work, but let's talk about it here.
No, we literally talked about it last episode.
Did we really?
Hey, by the way, every time you fucking sit there and say, "Look at me," you get your goddamn phone out.
I am in the middle. I am processing what you're about to say to me.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah, we said it last episode.
Keep your phone down.
I can't. I have
Someone in
ADD.
someone in chat told me to call you out, so it's fine.
I don't fuck. Yeah, it's probably Gus or Luca because they said the same thing in my chat.
No.
Oh, really? All right, let me pull it up.
It's
Oh, yeah, it's Luca. Yeah, there it is, right there. I have your stream pulled up. I'm a real
It
friend.
is not Luca. That is Daddy.
Daddy monkey, huh?
Yeah.
He is addicted to that phone. He's like a 16-year-old female. All right, guys, this has been Anything Goes.
Wow.
I don't need your shit. Okay.
No, come on. Don't. He's sensitive boy.
Levi,
We can
all I'm
talk
hearing
shit
is
about-
excuses. You guys, this is not pick on Levi Day. We'll
Wait,
start
do you
taking.
get-
We'll start taking shots.
Hold on.
We'll
You said
start taking
ADHD?
shots, and I'll start flaming you, motherfuckers.
You said ADHD. You have ADHD.
I was diagnosed.
Diagnosed or
Yes, diagnosed
Okay.
when I was in high school. Like I had to take Ritalin and all that stuff. I think it was ADD.
did that even work? I heard like
It turned
most
me
of
into
the
a
time
zombie.
Ritalins.
Yeah, I just turned
That's
into a zombie. I just turned into
So
a
did
zombie.
you just stop taking it? Like
I
on
did.
purpose?
Yeah, I did.
I would hate that. What is it like?
You were a little legit zombie. There's no, you have no
Yeah,
personality.
like, okay, so you wake up, right? You don't take any fucking medication. What is it like?
I'm fine, but
Oh,
I something
So, like,
moves and it
was
gets you. Something moving and it'll get you. Like
maybe
somebody just it's your social anxiety about not being able to look somebody in the eye. Associate that with seeing something that is shiny, and it's a legit thing.
So you kind of understand it, right? You just giving me shit all the time.
No, because
No.
when we're legit if I'm having a conversation, well, I can't even say that because I pick up my phone. So, but like, and it's probably because we're not in person. I'm certain if and when we do this
Right.
podcast, if I have enough room, because like that's the wall right there. When we have enough room, it'll be different, maybe. But like mostly today, what's been worse about it is I'm talking to the owner of Alt and Cinch, getting my stuff set up for the partnership manager stuff. So he's been now found the time to like DM me and get all the stuff that he needs for me so I can get set up. So I apologize about that, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. We're still gonna talk shit about it, and you can't make that excuse. So
Yeah, well, when you look me in the eyes for 30 seconds, then we'll fucking talk.
if I ever do, you better give me a gold fucking star. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Because by the way, the whole you doing this in person would be like, I've talked to you in person many, many times. We work 10 hours a day together. I like how you're just on it. Like you don't even. It's not even registering.
What does
You
us?
say-
What does us working together have anything to do with our conversations?
We have a conversation. Like, okay, there's at least twice a day that we will stop everything we're doing
And probably
Me,
talk for 20
and we'll
fucking
talk.
minutes. I'm
20
sure
minutes.
that all the old fuckers that are sitting across from the aisleway watching us, they're like, I wish we could talk. And I'm like, you wish that your dick could still get hard.
Jesus, and you fucking god damn. And the same exact thing happens. This will be he'll literally be like, wait, so you said this, and then I'll go off, and he'll let it go,
That's not that is true.
and then like I'll say my whole thing, and he'll go, what?
No.
And I'll just start all over, or I'll literally just walk away. Yeah.
No. I definitely pay attention to you. And I might miss the past 5 seconds because that's usually when I hit send on whatever I'm doing. Whether it be a booty pic from me to anybody, like, I'm just kidding. You see that I don't take booty pictures since I'm on the phone in front of you. And I don't have an ass with my Hank Hill self, so
Yeah, I mean, I do though. You could be taking pictures of my ass and then saying, "Look at my ass." You stealing my ass pics? I'm just saying. It could be. It could be happening.
And this
I
has
have
been
a good
Anything
one.
Goes, brought to you by
It's-
Alex and Dan, Crowded Oyster Gaming. In a couple of minutes, we're gonna. The look
mean,
on your
honestly-
face draining, or you're like, damn, he's really about to end this shit. Like you were so upset.
No, we legit. Actually, I was kind of thinking the same thing. It's a pretty good time because I'm fucking starving.
Go eat.
I'm going to.
Okay,
But
fine.
I gotta go do that.
What are you cooking?
Keep doing your thing. Do your.
What are you
ending.
cooking?
You're better at it than I am.
What are you cooking? I will send the outro.
Breakfast.
Oh, that's right. You're making the eggs. That's
Fucking
right.
breakfast.
It's in the eggs. Hide the eggs. That's a Carlos Mencia bit. Okay. Guys, this has been Anything Goes. We talked about literally nothing for 2 hours. Probably like an hour and 15 minutes, but
Yeah, it's a little shorter, but
yeah, it's a little shorter, but I'm Alex Dan. This is Anything Goes. We will be uploading every Thursday. No, we're not.
Thursday, no,
Wednesdays, except yes,
today.
Wednesdays.
You just
Mine
hate
and Luca's what
Wednesdays.
yeah, dude. Well, every day that you're free is the day we go to the gym, and I go to bed early.
I know. It's like I have a fucking schedule to keep, and then you just go, yeah, we got to go to gym 7 days of fucking.
I'm trying to turn it into a tank.
And then you don't even show up half the fucking.
All right, guys, this has been Anything Goes. I'm not ending the
Oh, you
stream,
out.
but the podcast is ending.
right.
Guys, if you guys haven't, go to Crowded Oyster Gaming on Twitch. Make sure you follow them. Hey, Dan,
Yeah.